Hi, in this quick video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make your own custom sticker sheet. So remember that a sticker sheet has multiple stickers, and when you use it in conjunction with the sticker spray tool, this guy right here, you can actually spray out multiple stickers, and it's a really cool effect. So the first thing we need to do is we do need a clear transparent background. So I'm going to come up here to File, choose New Painting. I'm going to change my canvas to Special and Cell. Okay, so in class I showed you an older method using a checkerboard with the fill pattern, and that works out pretty well, but after some extensive testing I'm going to go ahead and show you the new way to do this, and that's using Artrage's grid system. So here we go. Up at the top, here's the grid button, turns on the grid settings. Activate this button to show the grid. We don't want snap to grid. You can go ahead and change the color of your grid, and I'm going to say OK, or I'm going to make it black, and I'm going to make it 100% so that way you guys can hopefully see it here. I'm also going to turn on center grid so that way we get a nice center here in our canvas. Now the other two options is you have the spacing, and you can either choose squares or pixels. If you choose pixels, you're going to get perfect squares from the get-go, and then all you have to do is choose the grid spacing. And remember that each grid spacing unit is how big each one of your stickers is going to be. Your other option is that if you choose squares, you can actually go ahead and choose the specific number of squares across and squares going down. The problem with this method is that if your canvas isn't a perfect square, and you can see that mine is not a perfect square, it's a rectangle. If your canvas isn't a perfect square, you're going to get rectangular boxes. So I generally recommend that you go with pixels, and then you can go ahead and size it up and down. Now if you're finding that the grid spacing won't let you get just exactly what you want, the alternative is you could do File, New Painting, and you can go ahead and make a custom square canvas. So for instance, I'm making a canvas that's 1,000 by 1,000 pixels, and it's going to be a cell. Hit OK, and now when I change it to squares, you'll see that I can get 4 going across and 4 going down. Again, I can go ahead and change, but as long as my numbers are the same, I can go ahead and get that as well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch mine to pixels, and I'll go ahead and do something like that. There is probably one benefit of going with the squares option over pixels, is that when you go to squares, it perfectly, if you choose a nice even number, like say 8 and 8, if you choose an even number, it fits to the edge perfectly. It fits to the perimeter. If I choose pixels, I can go ahead and have it be off-size, and you see there's this weird leftover little bits around the edge there. So it's really up to you, as long as you get as many pixels as you want, or as many squares as you want. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave my grid spacing like that. I'm going to close it. You need to choose the color Perfect Red. It's got to be pure red, so I'm going to come over here to the color swatch, Precise Color Picker. Here are all of your settings. You want metallic at 0, hue at 100% or 0%, luminance 50, saturation 100, full red, no green, and no blue. And there you are. Okay, so to make this go a little bit faster, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to choose a ink pen, and I'm just going to do letters of the alphabet. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3 columns and 3 rows for a total of 3, 6, 9 stickers. So here we go. And as long as they're pretty much right in the middle of each grid space, you shouldn't get any weird unexpected results. Okay, so that's it there. The next step is we have to crop this, so I'm going to take the selection tool, line it up, drag it out so I'm pretty precise. There we go. And go up to the edit menu, crop to selection. Now you will see that because I cropped to selection, you'll see that the grid spacing is looking a little wonky, but just don't panic and you'll see what happens. So now I'm going to do File and I'm going to do Export Image File. It needs to be saved as a ping. I'm going to save it to my desktop and I'll just call this ABCs. Hit Save, and now I'm going to go ahead and make a new canvas so I can actually test this out. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to turn off my grid. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to open up my stickers and I'll go ahead and put it inside my stickers category here. So I'm going to click on New. I'm going to go ahead and call this ABCs. And again, I can choose either upper layer or lower layer, but you're going to choose color. So I'm going to choose here, find my image, hit open. Now, since I've got these here, now I'm going to come to columns and rows, and I'm just going to move these. So this is going to be 3 columns and 3 rows. So you'll see that they line up perfectly. I'll hit OK, and there they are. I can now go ahead and I can drag them off individually, and of course, there they are. They are separate layers, so you can click on the transform tool and you can move them around. You can resize your stickers, of course. You can rotate them, you name it, and there you are. Now that I have that in there, now I can finish off by going to the sticker spray, change my color. I can go here to the sticker spray and I can go to my category, see ABCs, and I can go ahead and actually draw and paint with my stickers. Take off the shadow because I'm not a big fan of shadow, and that's it. In the next video that I'll create, we'll go over spray variation, and this is where the real fun, flexibility, and the power comes in, where you can really customize how this sticker is actually emitting from the sticker spray tool. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Good luck.